Okay? Beyond Treason, we are giving away 10,000 copies to any veteran who would like one. Would you like one, sir? Okay, here you go. Let me just pass these around a bit. Just give me a couple seconds. Okay, raise your hand if you did not or do not have a copy of Beyond Treason. Now, for everybody else, we ask that you buy one. We've got them out there because the one that you purchase comes with a CD-ROM. And the CD-ROM has the documents that prove everything that's on this video. And this is why the Department of Defense and the Pentagon has not come after Joyce. It's because everything is absolutely, irrefutably, undeniably proven. And it's all about what they have done to our troops for generations. And you know, they've got it down to a science now, folks. Keep your hand up if you have not gotten it. What you're going to see in this video documents 50 years of the Department of Defense using our troops as experimental guinea pigs, and not just our troops, but the civilian population as well. And if we missed anybody, come and get me out here at the table. The bottom line here is that our troops don't just get the crappy end of the stick. They get poked with the crappy end of the stick. Yeah. And the sad fact is that these guys, they all took the oath to support and defend the Constitution and were willing to fight and die defending this country. And this is why many of them, now that they are out, and in retrospect, they see what this government has done, why so many of them are screaming from the rooftops and getting to the point of downright militancy. Adam Kokesh is a hero as far as I'm concerned. Give this man an applause over here. Because the sad fact is, folks, is that it's not just the American people that are being betrayed, but it's the very people that have taken the oath to support and defend the Constitution are willing to jump and die at a moment's notice, thinking that they're doing the right thing, but they are being led down the garden path and betrayed by the very people that are giving them their orders. And this song here, I was, what was it, 2 weeks ago? Was it 2 weeks ago up in Andover, Mass? 2 weeks ago, we had a war crimes tribunal, big attorneys from all over the country getting together and trying to figure out how we're going to indict and convict George W. Bush and Dick Cheney and all the rest of these rats. I'd like to, let me see, how much more time do I have? How can I squeeze this?
You have enough time to sing a song.
Just one, huh? All right. Okay, Q&A afterwards. All right. Point is, folks, is that we have to understand what is at stake and who is going to be asked to execute these plans. And I don't want to make any enemies of the police or the military because they don't know. They're being set up as cannon fodder in this coming conflict. And right here, right next door, Eglin Air Force Base, all the military, they don't know. They just don't know. And so with that, I have a musical question I would like to ask of George Bush and Bill Clinton and George Sr., and Dick Cheney, and Colin Powell, Norman Schwarzkopf, Condoleezza Rice, William Webster, Bob McNamara, Henry Kissinger. This is a song for all of them.
1, 2, 3.
What did you know, and when did you know? How much did you know? Why did you lie? Do you ever cry? Look us all in the eye. We went off to fight 'cause we thought it was right. We were trying to do the right thing as the fires of war had been fanned. You had nothing to say as they blew us away. Men were dying As you tallied the score, boys marched off to a war that was planned. What guided your way? Was it power and pay? Is that all that mattered? As your plans were deployed, many lives were destroyed and families were shattered. We trusted in you and the things that you do would protect our way of life. How could we know that you served another? And when you saw our pain, you just did it again. Yes, you turned the knife while you smiled in our face and convinced us that you were our brother. Had nothing to say as they blew us away. Men were dying. As you tallied the score, boys marched off to a war that was planned. And when you saw our pain, you just did it again. Yes, you turned the knife while you smiled in our face and convinced us that you were our brother. There will soon come a day, there's a price you will pay for all your betrayal. You can snicker and smile, at least for a while, but justice prevails. Yes, your life is replete with these days of deceit, but God never fails. 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 Payback is going to be a bitch. And ladies and gentlemen, they say that those who forget their history are destined to repeat it. And again, if you're in the military, law enforcement, intelligence, don't forget what they did to Mussolini and his henchmen when the people in Italy found out that they had been manipulated and lied to. They hung them in the town square for everyone to see. That's right. Now, I hope and pray that that doesn't happen, but I'll tell you right now, if I was a man who played the stock market, I'd be investing in rope right about now. Now, I'd like to close with one other thing, and this sort of upsets some people, but that's too bad. I'm not in this for a popularity contest. This issue about the flash and the pod, I realize it's created division within the 9/11 truth community, and frankly, I don't care. I'm not in this for a popularity contest. I'm not in it to get some sort of a plaque or accolades or praise or recognition or a monument or any kind of crap like that. Unfortunately, there's too many other people out there for that expressed reason. And that's why I said in the very end of the first film, 9/11 in Plain Sight, if we want to get to the truth, we have to leave our ego and our pride at the door. Because that doesn't enter into it, folks. Everybody that's researching this whole thing has a puzzle piece. Some of them are big pieces, some are little pieces. Doesn't make any difference. We come together with a common cause to find out what the hell happened on September 11th. Everybody, dump your pieces on the table and let's work together to put the puzzle together. And you won't get the entire picture without all the pieces. So let's stop the infighting. the backbiting, the backstabbing, the bickering, the accusing, the finger pointing, and all the other garbage that has turned some of the 9/11 truth movement into what I called a 9/11 bowel movement.